The New York Knicks still have their 14th roster spot to fill. We've talked a lot about Ben Simmons, but we got a major update from Ian Begley of SNY when it comes to the Knicks and Simmons. We're going to break that down on today's show. But first, do you want Ben Simmons to sign with the New York Knicks? If you do, hit that thumbs up icon. If you don't, give me a reason why you do not want Ben Simmons to join this team. I understand that he's a polarizing player. I know some people want him and some people don't. So if you want him, hit that thumbs up icon. If you don't, give me a reason in the comments. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. We've talked a lot of Ben Simmons, and I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit tired of talking about Ben Simmons. But when Ian Begley gives you an update on free agency and people that they are targeting, we got to do a video. And this update was big, as he said the New York Knicks continue to show strong interest in Ben Simmons. And that's kind of what we've already known. We know that they are going to pursue him, and if they can get him to put pen to paper, they probably want him to join this team at this point. And it makes a lot of sense. There are things that he does well, and once again, I'm cool with Ben Simmons being a part of the New York Knicks. He has a skill set, and he can provide things to a basketball team that I think would benefit this squad. What does Ben Simmons do well? He's going to be able to defend. That is his calling card in the NBA at this point. His ability to guard 1 through 5. He can guard point guards. He can guard centers. So I'm okay with him coming to the Knicks for that reason, but I also like that he's able to have point guard-like skills. We saw in the playoffs, specifically against the Indiana Pacers, the Knicks really didn't have enough ball handlers on that squad. They struggled. They turned the ball over a lot. And Ben Simmons, he can handle the ball. He can pass the ball. He can grab a rebound. He can go coast to coast. Has it been the best career for him? No. And this past season was interesting. Started first half of the season with the Brooklyn Nets, averaging 6 points, 5 rebounds, almost 7 assists. He could do that. He could stuff the stat sheet, maybe not in the points and the made jumpers part of stuff, but he does things well. And what he brings to this squad would be a major boost in the sense of he is a player that they don't really have on this team. Nobody on this Knicks team really does what Ben Simmons can do. He's a 6'10" point guard. There's videos of him guarding Nikola Jokic and doing a good job of that. He's also a very versatile player in the sense of he could play point guard. He could be a power forward, and he can do a lot of different things on the floor. I like the athleticism factor that he would bring to the Knicks as well. I felt like against the Indiana Pacers, the Knicks felt slow. Didn't feel as if they had enough juice to run up and down with those guys in Indiana. Yeah, so there are benefits to him coming to the Knicks. I don't want people to believe, though, that the Philadelphia 76ers Ben Simmons is still alive. That guy's not Ben Simmons anymore for a couple of different reasons. He's not an all-star caliber player anymore. I also don't think he is nearly the disturbance and immature player that he once was. Like, he was so good with Philadelphia. 4 straight seasons of over 14.3 points per game. Does that guy still exist? I'm not so sure. Do the Knicks potentially find a player that could play 8 to 12 to 13 minutes per game that could help them win? Yeah. And like when you take a look at the Knicks roster and you say, well, they don't really have a backup point guard unless they think Tyler Kolek is going to be that guy. And they don't really have an athletic wing off the bench. Simmons could make some sense. And I personally like the idea of a lineup like this. I'm not saying for 20 minutes per game, maybe 5 minutes per game, where it allows Ben Simmons to be surrounded by 4 shooters. Brunson, we know he's an elite off-ball scorer. Mikal Bridges, that's what he does. OG Anunoby can knock it down. We know Cat can shoot it from anywhere on the floor. So having a guy like Simmons almost be that big point guard and letting him kind of handle the ball with a lot of scores around him, I don't hate it. Like, Does that lineup play major minutes in the playoffs? Probably not. Is Ben Simmons in the rotation in the playoffs? I don't know. Again, it's the 14th roster spot. And the Knicks, we showed you their depth chart. They got a lot of players. Like, McBride's going to play a lot of minutes. Clarkson's going to play a lot of minutes. Josh Hart's going to play minutes. Mitchell Robinson's going to play minutes. Gershon Yabusele is going to play minutes. That's 5 guys right there. And then you have the core 4 of Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. Like, they go 9 deep. I know you got rid of Tibbs to play more players. Is Mike Brown going to play 10 players every night? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'll ask you, do you think the Knicks should sign Ben Simmons? Should they go out and do it? It sounds like at this point, from all the information I have gathered, that it's kind of just up to him. Like, the Knicks can only offer the vet min, so there's not much room for them to negotiate and try to get him to sign here. Like, it's either, hey, do you want to come here or not? And I think if he says yes, the deal would ultimately get done. Sound off for me in the comments. For me, yeah, I'm cool with signing Ben Simmons. I'm cool with signing Amir Coffey. I'm cool with signing Malcolm Brogdon. Whichever way they want to go with either of those 3 guys, I would be totally cool with. I think that would make a lot of sense. So you look at like where the Knicks are with their financials and you look at their roster, like that's really where they're at. They're looking for a 10th roster, a 10th rotational player. And that's if Tyler Kolek doesn't play. That's if Bacome Dadier doesn't play. That's if Ariel Huck-Porty is not in the rotation. Is there a world where the Knicks can maybe tap into the Ben Simmons juice and get him to be closer to the player he was in Philly than he was with the Clippers or the Nets over the last couple of years? I don't know. I'll just say this. Like, the reality is the more he waits, and like he probably already realizes this, there's not going to be a hand-picked, written in Sharpie role for him. Like, he's going to have to earn his role. Like, there's no way you can guarantee him playing time every night. We've shown you the lineups. We've ran you the numbers. There's not that many minutes to go around. And is Ben Simmons okay with doing that? Do the Knicks want a Ben Simmons type of person on their team that's not going to play minutes? Like, if you want to come sign for the vet min, if you're cool with potentially not playing every night, and you want to have an opportunity to be a part of a winning team, be a part of a winning program, learn from Jalen Brunson on how to be a pro, and grow with the Knicks and see if you can tap back into that potential that you had that made you the number 1 pick at LSU, then yeah, let's do it. I don't know if it's going to happen. Sounds like the ball's in his court, and we know he's always been afraid to let a jumper off every once in a while. Make sure you are hooked up with our deal of the day. This Jalen Brunson jersey, I call it a jersey, is on sale at chatsports.com/Brunson sale. I think I wore this jersey every game of the 2023 playoff run. Yeah, 2023 playoff run where they lost in the second round of Miami Heat. I still got it. I probably need a new one, but get yours today. It's on sale. chatsports.com/Brunson sale. Shout out to everyone that tuned in to today's video. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_. And can we get some ACs in the chat? Andrew Connell, new producer here at Knicks Now, on the 1s and 2s, made it all the way through his first video. No mistakes. So if you're a real one and you ride with Knicks Now, give me an AC in the comment section.